Hi, I'm back. This is the third day. The gift and the story is very short again, only 2 pages. So let me begin. Kara's gaze drew her living room window at the snow falling steadily from the sky as she wrapped the blanket tighter around her lap, as cautiously as winter had come. She still hadn't felt ready for it. I wonder what she's ready for. She had just finished a wonderful book which sat closed on the table beside her, as she sat in the warm and cozy bubble that a happily ever after creates. Her husband and the 3 children were out running errands. She was sure, for gift shopping for her. And she couldn't remember the last time her home had been so quiet. As she rose from the couch and slid across the floor, asking her smart speaker to play holiday music, she drifted into the kitchen, swaying with the beat. Ingredients began to be pulled from the cabinet as she ties her favorite apron across her waist. A bright yellow pattern with the face, "Kiss the Bookworm." And I say, open your gift right at this point, which means this is an apron, most likely. And this is not my first apron from Once Upon a Book Club, so I will have another apron to use sparingly. Kiss the Bookworm apron. I was right, and this is a nice yellow. Almost mustard. I used to not be a fan of this color, but I'm starting to like it. By Chicklit Designs, which is owned by Michelle. So, which is making this extra perfect. Ah, look at this. Kiss the Bookworm. So I'll wear this and have my hubby kiss me. This is super cute. Thanks, Michelle and Logan, for such a beautiful gift. And I now this should be my 3rd apron. Hey, and a girl who likes to cook can never have too many aprons, right? Okay, now for me to continue the short story. Scrawled across the front, she hadn't had a moment to truly bake in a long time, so she wanted to ensure she did this right. Humming along to the music, she measured and weighed the ingredients, which came to her by memory, as she never touched the cookbooks, stacked high in the corner of the room. As she turned it on the mixer, she slowly turned and danced across the kitchen floor as the beat picked up and a faster song began to play. Clark, the family's dog, watched intriguingly from the corner of the room as Kara spun and shimmered across the kitchen, and even laughed at herself at the feeling of joy arise from within herself. She had just spooned the dough into perfectly symmetrical circles and popped them into the oven when she heard the garage door begin to rumble, signaling the arrival of her fan club. The door popped open and a shout of "Mommy!" erupted through the house as Kara's daughter bounced into her arm, shaking half-melted snowflakes onto the floor. Her husband emerged through the doorway carrying their toddler and holding the hand of their son, who was trying to manage the oversized shopping bag that dragged across the carpet behind him. He noticed his mother looking at him curiously, and he immediately ran out the room to hide whatever it was he had been holding. "Daddy told me not to tell you where we went, so I'm not gonna," her daughter loudly whispered to her. Kara looked up at her husband as he struggled and leaned down to kiss her. "Surprise?" he said, half chuckling, as he turned to carry the toddler to the bedroom. Kara looked down at her daughter and scooped her up into a big hug. "Well, if Daddy told you not to tell me, I suppose I wouldn't ask. She smiled as she kissed the giggling girl's cheek as she turned back toward the oven, just as the timer chimed. Kara opened the oven door and was overcome with the scent of sugar and vanilla, filling her home with even more warmth than had arrived with those she loved so much. As if on cue, the family appeared back in the kitchen doorway as she placed the cookie sheet on the counter. They watched her curiously, hoping she'll give them the go-ahead sooner rather than later. Even Clark moseyed it over from his dog bed and gazed at her hopefully, slowly wagging his tail as though trying not to get his doggy wishes too high. Her face broke into a wide smile, unable to keep them waiting any longer. "Only if we don't tell Daddy I'll let you have one before dinner," she exclaimed as she was overcome with a group hug filled with giggles and cookie crumbs as the feeling of true joy was present once more. Aww, so sweet. I love that. And since that was the third gift, I'm gonna film the fourth gift and the fifth gift and probably the sixth gift together if the short stories aren't too long, because I did miss a couple of days. So let's see how that goes. Hope you enjoy that.